My talk will center around the application of Fischer-Tropsch catalysis for sustainable aviation fuel. So my company SASOL recognizes the importance of sustainability in its operations. And so we've set targets to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions by 30% in 2030 and in a phased approach then net zero by 2050. So how do we go about doing that? So we start with optimizing around our own technology. And obviously that involves also innovating our processes for a better world. So we believe that in future Fischer-Tropsch technology can provide a way to decarbonize the hard-to-abate aviation sector. And not only that, Fischer-Tropsch also provides an excellent route for green chemicals. So we plan to use Fischer-Tropsch in the power-to-liquids process, and the advantage of this process is that you actually start with sustainable feedstocks. So you can use solar or wind power in electrolysis to generate green hydrogen, and you combine that with CO2 that you either extract from the atmosphere or from biogenic sources. And what you do then is take that hydrogen and CO2, you put it over a shift catalyst and you produce synthesis gas, and that's where our Fischer-Tropsch process converts the synthesis gas into sustainable products. And when you upgrade these products, you can produce fuels and chemicals. So this power-to-liquids technology, we believe, is the winner in the long term in the sustainable aviation fuel market. And that's based on the sharp declining cost curve and the fact that it has a very high greenhouse gas emission elimination. So with this in mind, what I'm going to do in my talk, I'm going to give you a bit of insight and introduce you to SASOL EcoFT, which is a new business unit that we have set up, and just lay out their plans to leverage the proprietary technology of SASOL and show you how we're going to deploy these sustainable Fischer-Tropsch solutions globally to contribute to a thriving planet, society, and enterprise. Then I will spend a little bit of time on the work that we're doing in research and technology to show you a catalyst that we are developing and advancing the technology readiness level of. And this catalyst can produce an 80% jet fuel or kerosene yield, which is actually, we believe, is one of the best in its class. And I'll compare that to the state-of-the-art catalyst. And lastly, I'll give you insight about a very exciting new consortium that we have announced. It's called Kerosene, and it stands for Catalyst Research for Sustainable Kerosene. And the project was launched by the South African President and the German Chancellor in May 2022. And I'd like you to show you how we're working together with some of our German partners to advance the technology for power-to-liquids catalysts as well. Used to TBN conference to my Vice President, Dr. Kathy Dwyer, and she actually spoke at, I believe, at your online conference last year on industrial catalysis. So she recommended and suggested that I should attend and contribute to this conference. I also obviously looked through the agenda, and it's fair to see that you have some of the leading catalysis companies there that are contributing. So of course it's an excellent opportunity to network and to showcase the work that we are doing on the SASOL side. I also think that you have quite a diverse agenda with different topics, which is interesting to me. And of course, one thing that also I think makes for a good conference is that you've incorporated these panel discussions. So I look forward to some additional insights being generated from these panel discussions.